Thank you, Honorable Speaker. It's 8-page reply. Anyway, Honorable Speaker, yes, sir. Honorable Speaker, I thank Honorable Praveen Bala for raising his concerns regarding the Rarawai Mill. Unfortunately, he hasn't been here yesterday and today. I'm not sure whether he's seriously questioning me. Anyway, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure Honorable Bala knows the very answer. It's more than a heritage and an inherent issue that this coalition government has to resolve, unfortunately due to many decades of neglect. Honorable Speaker, the Rarawai Mill is some 137 years old, older than all of us here. And unfortunately, this old icon did not have a comprehensive or preventative maintenance plan. All maintenance was more than a responsive maintenance and on a piecemeal basis. Apart from that, the mill has been hit by a number of natural disasters over the past many years. It is no secret, Mr. Speaker, that the mill's frequent breakdowns are causing significant disruptions to our farmers, lorry drivers, and ultimately our national productivity. Mr. Speaker, I want to state that these issues are not only with Rarawai mills. The other two mills, Latoka and Lambasa, are no exception. Both are similarly aged. Let me repeat. The issues are long-standing and have not just appeared now, since we are in government. The previous government did not take any feasible measures to address these issues effectively. And here are we now with the legacy issues of the past to deal with this. Yes. During the prime days of the sugar industry, with a preferential price under the European Union, new modern mills should have been built decades ago. However, Mr. Speaker, since we are in government, and we will clean up the mess and build this industry. Right. To address some of these issues and ensure the uninterrupted operations of the Rarawai Sugar Mill, we are working on a plan that incorporates both short-term and long-term measures. The pressing issue on hand revolves around the two boilers that are duped as a heart of the sugar mill. These two boilers are originally installed way back in 1958 and 1976, respectively. Given the advantage age of these boilers, they are in an urgent need of replacement. Currently, we just cannot push these boilers to the optimum operating capacity, but to run well below the intended capacity. As a result, the mill's efficiency gets affected and so its productivity. Our challenges are impaired by the failed STM Sugar Technology Mission project, which was aimed to modernize the Rarawai Mill. The installation of new cane carrier equipment as part of this project has created more issues than modernizing, increasing in overall efficiency of the mill. The flaw in design has led to inconsistent cane feeding, especially with the billet mechanical harvested cane. As such, the mill cannot run its full potential as the input of the raw cane load has to be limited. Mr. Speaker, to promptly address some of these ongoing issues, FPSC is implementing a regular furnace cleaning procedure and maintenance program. This proactive measure is aimed to maintain stable boiler pressures during each shift, ultimately reducing the frequency of breakdown. To reduce the hours of the repairs, Mr. Speaker, scheduled work such as fixing air heater, tubing leaks, and replacement of air heater tubes are carried during mill cleaning days. The complete replacement of air heater tubes is scheduled for 2024 maintenance season. Mr. Speaker, regrettably, we must anticipate the persistence of some of these issues in short to medium term. Despite our efforts to implement strategies aimed at reducing breakdowns, it's inevitable to install a new boiler to replace both existing boilers at Rarawai. These decisive needs should be addressed on the ongoing breakdown problems. Mr. Speaker, it is crucial to understand that a substantial investment is required for the success of this project. We cannot ignore the fact that all these steel mills are more than 100 years old, highlighting the pressing needs for the modernizing and upgrading of the century-old technology to improve performance, increase the production rate, and energy efficiency. Additionally, we intend to have more environmentally friendly systems in the process in the mills to reduce our carbon footprint as well. Moreover, Mr. Speaker said, in actively exploring the various avenues to secure necessary funding and technology and the comprehensive upgrade of the refurbishment of the critical mills and its components. Mr. Speaker said, we are in consistent and continuous consultation with the sugarcane farmers, truck drivers, other stakeholders to fully understand the concern and incorporate the valuable feedback. Mr. Speaker said, while I cannot provide an exact timeline for the resolution of these challenges or legacy issues, but I want to emphasize our unwavering commitment to finding a lasting solution. As you know, Mr. Speaker said, there will be a complete review of the sugar industry as provision made under the 2023-2024 budget. We completely comprehend the immense significance of the sugar industry to our nation and its economy. And we remain steadfast in our dedication to the safeguarding of the livelihoods of our farmers and those associated with the industry. As I explained on Monday, Mr. Speaker said, the sugar industry still brings in more than $200 billion of foreign dollars in our country. Rest assured, we will continue to work tirelessly to overcome the challenges of this bills. And we are deeply grateful for the support and understanding of all stakeholders, and more importantly, our hard-working farmers. I thank them for the contribution. Before I sit down, Mr. Speaker, now this is interesting. I had the fortunate conversation with a Singaporean consortium. They are multi-millionaires, in fact they are billionaires. And they are willing to come in to assist our sugarcane industry. So you will wait for some good news in time to come.